I found a channel that gets almost 60 million views in just 1 month. And they've only been around for 4 months. Just 4 months. I know that sounds unreal, like this must be like clickbait. Well, video headline bait. But it's not. Check it out, over the last 30 days, 57.7 million views. There are actually days where this person gets 2.61 million views in just 1 day. So as you can see, that channel is very real. And just like you, I am quite interested in how I can get that amount of views in just 1 month. So what I'm going to do is look at the analytics, break down a video or two, see how I can replicate a similar video, and then most importantly, determine how to make money from it in a way that makes sense. And if you want to get more views on your current YouTube channel or your future YouTube channel, all you need to do is like this video and the views will just start coming in. Really, you should try clicking the like button below and see if it works. I think it'll work. The channel we're talking about here is called Reddit Guy. And if you're guessing what the channel might be about, you just might be right. Because this is way simpler than you think. This channel has been able to get over 83,000 subscribers in just 4 months. I'll show you in a second how it's really 4 months, but you could do the maths here. This guy uploads around 40 videos each month. So it's only been 130 videos so far, and the views are just ridiculous for a channel that's so new. As well as this type of growth, this amount of subscribers each day, I only really see this on some really large channels that are approaching 1 million subscribers. Now as we get into the videos that they do, you would notice that all YouTube shorts. There are no long form videos here. And as I scroll all the way to the ending, which shows the first video, it was 4 months ago. Now this means that from 4 months ago just posting YouTube shorts, it is actually possible to get this amount of subscribers with just posting YouTube shorts. I didn't even realize this was possible. Did you? If you did, let me know in the comments below. There is no need to even look at the older videos from just a few weeks ago. If we just look at this week, over the past 7 days, most of these YouTube shorts gets over 1 million views. How is this even possible? 3 days ago, 1.5 million views. Now I know you're probably thinking that these videos probably are some groundbreaking ideas and really advanced editing, but it's really not. Check this out. Looking at this one from just 6 days ago, titled The List of Real Life Cheat Codes. I'm gonna play just a few seconds of this YouTube short so you can see what we're working with.
A list of real life cheat codes. If you can smell yourself a little bit.
That is what it is throughout the entire video. Over 1 million views from just a few days ago. While I can't get past a few hundred views on some videos that I spent all day editing. That doesn't seem fair, does it? Now if I was to break this video down quickly, all this is text on the screen being read. These are basically questions on Reddit, as well as some of the answers to those questions. And then during the video, there is another question and answers as well. And it's really just screenshots of those things, a voiceover. And it's not even a human voiceover, it's not an actual human reading it. It's automated text-to-speech. So imagine that you're not using your face or even your voice to make these videos. How easy is that? And I'm guessing that the video in the background makes the overall video, the YouTube short, a little bit more interesting, rather than just a plain black or white background and the text on the screen. I'm thinking it also makes it a little bit more unique. But these questions are actually hot topics over on Reddit. Questions that gets a lot of views and is currently trending. And in case you're not familiar with Reddit, I'm sure you're familiar with this icon. And Reddit is basically a social news aggregation, content rating and discussion website, whereby people can join different communities and discuss things that matter most to them. And right before we get into how we can actually make YouTube shorts like this, I want to mention to you that based on the videos that I've seen about YouTube shorts, it doesn't seem like they pay a whole lot even for a lot of views. Which is why I'll be looking at another way that you can get paid, which you don't have to depend on YouTube directly. Now, in order to start making these Reddit-style YouTube shorts, we need to figure out what we're going to actually be making them about. It can't just be about anything that you find on Reddit, because part of this strategy is finding things that matter now, things that are getting a lot of views, a lot of searches, it's trending right now. And Reddit actually makes it really easy to do that. So once you head over to reddit.com, you can see right here on the feed, popular posts. So this is what is popular right now. And chances are, because of the large amount of readers and viewers on Reddit, it's popular on Google as well. Like this one here that was posted just 16 hours ago. This one has about 157,000 positive responses with 22,000 comments. I can see this one here being a YouTube short. What isn't a cult but feels like a cult? 1,000 positive responses over 13,000 comments, less than 12 hours ago. So let's say we were to use this one. What isn't a cult but feels like a cult? By using any free screenshot software, if you're using a Chrome web browser like I am, you can use something like Lightshot, whereby once you install it, all you have to do is click it here in the bar, select the area. So we'll want to select this area right here. After you drag and drop, let go, and then save. Name the PNG image something useful like number 1. Well, maybe you can be a little bit more creative than I am. Now that you have the question, go into some of the responses, especially some of the top ranking responses. Like this one has almost 2,000 upvotes. And repeat the same process to grab the screenshot. Click the button to take a screenshot. Select the area, drag, release, and again, now name the image something that can easily be searchable. Like, of course, there'll be more responses when you hit view entire discussion. So do that and find another good response. Now I'll just do like one more response here because you already see what I'm doing here and it's really simple to do. So I'll take this one right here. Lightshot, the area, and well, you know what to do now. Guess what I'll name this one? Number 3, you guessed it. So that's it for the text that you'll see on the screen. The next thing is the video that'll be playing in the background. Now I think the reason why these get so much views is because it's a moving background. It's not just something boring. This is a car driving off a cliff. And maybe we don't have to use the exact same thing, but something that is over the top like that. Something like skydiving. And we obviously don't want to get into any trouble, so we want to make sure that we're using Creative Commons. So be sure to hit Filters and choose Creative Commons. This is where owner of one of these videos are going to give you the right to reuse their video in your videos. So all of these videos here allow that. So what I would do is check out a few of these videos, opening them in a different tab. And whatever looks good enough, I'll just move with that. It's simple as that. And we don't want to spend too much time on this once we find something that is over the top and can hold somebody's interest as a background video. So I'll just quickly browse through some of the videos here and see if we find anything good. Okay, so I'm deciding between this skydiving compilation as well as this skydiving compilation. The reason why I'm even considering this one is because over on Reddit Guy's channel, in many of the videos, they have like video game type things in the background. And it's not staying one place, you know, it's constantly moving, so I guess this holds the interest. So in that light, this video may make sense to play in the background. But it's totally up to you. Now, I will be proceeding with this one. And just to be sure, in the description of this video, you can see they have their Creative Commons attribution license. Reuse is allowed. So to get this video, you just copy the link and head over to a site like en.savefrom. Paste that link here and hit download. Now be sure to name this something easy like background video. I mean, that way you'll know it's background video, right? Now separate to YouTube, you can also access a site like Pexels, where you can head over to there, explore and hit free videos. And all of the videos here you can use in the background of those videos. Maybe you can search for skydiving here and see what shows up. Choose videos. And here's a quick preview. You can download any one of these videos and use it in the background. I'm sure you'll be able to find something here that you can work with if you can't find anything that you really need over on YouTube. And since you don't have to use a voiceover for the video, you could if you want. But if you want to do automated text-to-speech just like that other YouTube channel, you can use this tool called Speechello. That sounds really good. I've been using this for some time now, and it does get the job done. Here's a quick sample of what it sounds like.
A nice friendly voice like Morgan Freeman.
And it clearly shows here, all that you'll have to do is paste your text right here, the text, those questions and the answers from the Reddit video, choose a voice, and then hit generate voiceover. And in just a few seconds, you can have that audio file ready to use. So let me just show you this in action. Taking that question over here, what isn't a cult but feels like a cult? I'll just copy that, paste that over here into Speechello, paste it right there, choose a voiceover now. You can choose the language or the accent. For this one, I'll pick British. I'll also select AI voice so that all of the modifications can be done automatically. Hit generate voiceover, and just like that, we have the audio file here created already where I can just hit download. What I'll do is come up and complete the script, where I'll go back over and get some of the answers. Well, the 2 answers that I took the screenshots for. One of them was this Neopets one, I believe. So I'll copy that, paste it over into here, and then just hit generate voiceover again. That one is created, and take the last one. Where is it? I think it was a little bit lower down here. Mommy groups, right. So highlight that, copy, delete that, paste, and hit generate voiceover. So that's it. The voiceover is now completed. The automated text-to-speech files are ready. Now I'll download these to my project folder. Let's just quickly hear the question that was automatically generated.
What isn't a cult but feels like a cult?
I think that sounds really good. And if you wanted to use this automated text-to-speech tool called Speechello, all you need to do is pay a one-time fee. But it's not going to be this one-time payment fee. It's going to be much cheaper than that, because I've set up an extra discount if you use the link that I have in the description below. So feel free to check that out, but remember that this is just one option. There are other automated text-to-speech tools. Some are free, but they don't sound half as good as this, also with other limitations. Now that we have all of the content for the YouTube short, the next thing is to actually create the video. And you can use a free tool like OpenShot Video Editor, because it's not a whole lot of video editing that you really need to do for this. It's really just dragging and dropping like you see right here. So feel free to head over to openshot.org and hit download. Now I use Adobe Premiere Pro for all of my video editing, especially for my YouTube videos. So I'll just use that. The features that you can use in OpenShot are the exact same features that I'll be using in Adobe Premiere Pro to edit. So look how simple this is going to be now. This is the content folder with everything that I need for the video. The background video, the different screenshots, and the voiceover. First I'll drop the background video onto the timeline. And we don't need the entire video, so I'll just cut off some of the beginning. Next, I'll get the voiceovers. Drag and drop that right here. Actually, this video comes with some music playing as well, but we don't want that. So I can either mute that track, or I can just delete that audio file on the whole. Whichever one is easier for you to do. I'll just delete it, because I only want the voiceover. Take these other two files, drop them right here. Have a little bit of space in between the answers. And it's going to be very easy to merge the screenshot with the audio, because you can see where the audio file is here. Can you probably even bring it up a little bit and drop the other two files right there. Extend this so it's the same thing as the audio file, and drop the third one. Extend this one as well. To increase the size on the screen, it's just a matter of clicking the screenshot, extending it. You can move it higher or lower, whichever one makes sense for the background. And since there's skydiving there, we probably want to move that. For this one, increase that one as well. And take the question, which is the most important thing. Increase that, position it, that's it, we're good to go. I just made a few minor changes just to shorten the video. I don't think it's necessary to have all of that. Now I'll quickly skim through this so you can see how it looks and hear which songs.
What isn't a cult but feels like a cult? They were immediately thrown to the bottom of the social hierarchy. Mommy groups.
I'm sure you can agree that was pretty simple, right? Imagine they're doing that and getting this amount of views every single day. Millions of views. And that's by making those simple videos. But I really believe in order to be successful, anything near to this, you need to do that consistently, taking a similar approach. Posting a lot of videos, finding hot topics, of course, over on Reddit. And I think having these entertaining videos in the background does help the viewer to be a bit more engaged with the content. Now, I did promise a way that you can make money from this separate from YouTube AdSense or from the YouTube Shorts monetization fund. And that is with a type of marketing called CPA marketing, whereby once you have your affiliate link, you can get paid when somebody takes an action. They don't have to actually buy anything, they just need to take the action. And there are many sites where you can find something relevant to the videos that you're creating. There's a really good article over on Authority Hacker called Best CPA Networks, where you can find a full list of websites and details on each one to find something that is suitable to the YouTube Shorts that you're creating. One that I like to use is CPA Lead. When you hit offers, look at this one here, Amazon Photos. For something like this, all they need to do is download Amazon Photos and start using it. Now, I know 60 cents doesn't sound like a lot. Now, if you do the maths here, if one of your videos were to take off like this, your YouTube Shorts, getting over 1 million views, and just 0.0001% of people actually click the link in your description, maybe because you told them to click the link in the description, and your link is here, where they click and they download Amazon Photos. From those 1 million views, 0.1% of that is still 1,000 people. 1,000 people times that 60 cents. That is going to give you $600 from just one YouTube short. Now, in case it doesn't go without saying, to increase the chances of people clicking your link in the description of your video, you should make sure that the CPA affiliate product is somewhat related to the video. that would definitely increase the number of clicks that you would get. Now, if you want help in setting up that option to make money with your YouTube Shorts, that CPA marketing that we just spoke about, and how to better connect it to the video so that it feels more natural for the viewer to actually click and make you money, then watch this video next, where I walk you through a CPA offer and how I choose and create the content and pitch that offer so that it gets clicks. So see you over there.